First, you need to, right off the bat, work on yourself every day. Read a book, listen to music, listen to videos, write, journal, do this. Work on yourself. If you're not constantly working on yourself so you can get past who you were, so you can become who you want to be, then step one. If you can't start step one, you'll never get to step two. Step two, once you've started working on yourself and you feel real comfortable and you started a routine and you've built that kind of like that process, now it's time to work on your teamwork. That's you and your partner. Okay, that's the communication, that's the connection, that's learning each other's love language, that's understanding how one another react and act towards different situations. That's not ignoring one another when you fight until 2 days later and then you finally want to talk about it. That's like when you're really working on step two, it's getting in a fight or an argument at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, finishing out your day, getting in bed that night, looking at one another and saying, hey, we got to talk. And you actually talk things out because you're working on that partnership. I'm always preaching about how you want to plan your year together. You know, you need to plan individual goals for yourself, but you need to plan goals for you and your partner. It's important. It's important because then you have, in this life that we live, friends come and go. Acquaintances come and go, but your partner, your teammate will be there, and that's your accountability partner. So if they know what you want to accomplish that year, and you know what they want to accomplish, then guess what? You have an accountability partner, and that's humongous. Third and final step. Then you get to the kids. Listen, stepdads, I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. I've been working on myself for years, and I worked on myself more when I became a stepdad. Okay? I worked really, really hard. And then I worked on the us part, me and my wife Janaea. I worked on the us part, and I focused on that because by doing that, it showed the kids that I hold their mother on, I hold my standards towards their mother are very high, and I hold her on I put her on a pedestal because it's important for the kids to see how I treat their mother. Because my girls are gonna want a man like that treats them good and with respect and courage and encourages them to follow their dreams and passions. And my son's gonna see how I treat my wife, and he's gonna go, that's how it's supposed to be done. And as you move through these steps, gradually, step 3, which is work on, this is where the kids come in. This is the learning the love languages of each individual kid, setting time aside each week and speaking those languages to your children. But it's great how it happens. When you work on you, the us just gradually comes and it naturally happens. You organize it because it's smart to organize it. It's very smart. But then when you're working on the us part and you've already been working on the you part, that third part, the kids, it just naturally happens. It starts to flow. You don't